Hi Trevor, welcome in Germany and thanks for coming all the way from New Zealand. Actually today is your 30th anniversary with New Zealand Mines Rescue. Congratulations! You started as a coal miner and are now the General Manager of New Zealand Mines Rescue Service for all mining operations. You were involved in various call-outs from flooding, underground fires and in charge of the Pike River mine disaster in 2010. Here at the IMRB conference, experts from all around the world come together to share their experience and know-how. What added value are you taking home with you and what relevance does that have for your everyday work?
Yeah, thanks Axel. The International Mines Rescue Conferences are very important for us as a small country to learn what other countries in the world are doing as far as their training, their processes, procedures, the types of equipment that they're using. I've had the privilege of attending 5. This is my 5th World Conference now, and there has been a lot of learnings that we've taken back and shared with our people in New Zealand, looked at our own processes and procedures, the types of equipment that we're using. We're keeping abreast of new technologies when we come to these events, the latest technologies such as the testing equipment for BG4 that I looked at yesterday, that is of great interest to us in New Zealand. But I think one of the biggest things that we take home from this is the relationships that we build with our peers throughout the world. And having those relationships is invaluable, particularly when you get a major emergency where you need many resources. And we have been faced with that ourselves, and we had our good friends from Australia support us in 2010, and I know of the work that goes on in Europe with the close relationships with countries that can support each other in mines rescue.
Okay, and one of the challenges within the industry, and just here in Hanover as well, is communication underground. What are your thoughts about the current technical status and what do you expect for the future? Communications
obviously is a critical component of mines rescue work. We've been faced with challenges ourselves in updating our communication systems. We currently work with a wired system. But I think wireless technologies going forward and good communications with wireless technologies in between rescue teams so that the team members can talk to each other. There's good communications back to fresh air base. They're vital components, and I think that the developments around communications that we've been made aware of today, for example, are exciting, and I think they can only enhance the safety for rescuers.
And now access to resources is becoming more and more challenging. Mines are getting deeper and distances are greater. These circumstances are bringing mine rescue teams to their limits. What do you think is necessary for mine rescue to be prepared for those new dimensions in underground mining?
Obviously, with some of the mines that we hear about in other countries in the world, very deep, very large mines, certainly challenges we're not faced with at the moment in New Zealand, but it is an issue with the distances that rescuers have to travel, and looking at the work that has been done between Goldcorp and Dräger, for example, around that vehicle where you can drive and be isolated from the atmosphere and not have to go under BG4 until you actually get to the area that you want to go to. I just think a marvellous steps forward in technology. We've seen other work going on with UAVs, and I think those technological advancements to assist. But I also think that having that relationship with mining companies in the early stages of when they're in mine design, to look at what they're building into their mines to protect their people and how mines rescue people can access them are going to be critical components as well.
Finally, look ahead after the 7th International Mine Rescue Conference and 14 years since the first event in 2001. What are your expectations for the future?
I guess having attended a few now, I think my expectation would ideally like to see more countries join the IMRB. I just think that, from ourselves as being a small country, the value that we've gained out of it and the learnings that we take away, and I'm sure that there's many other countries out there that have mines rescue capabilities, that have a vast amount of experience that they could share with the rest of the international community. And so for me, I think going forward, it's building the IMRB, building the information that's made available on the website of IMRB that can be made available to other countries.
Trevor, great to have you here. Thanks for your time. Much appreciated. Enjoy the conference and your stay in Germany.
Thanks, Axel.
Yeah.
Yeah.